to the vlog. We're in my beautiful garden today because it's such a lovely day, and I thought it's September and it's not going to be lovely for too long, so we might as well use the lovely weather. As I'm saying that, the sun is going behind the clouds, so maybe I shouldn't say anything about the weather. So I'm here to show you what I've been making in August, and I really was so busy in August. Oh wow, that month almost killed me. I had so much going on. So I haven't really got any of the things that I said I was going to make in my last fabric haul vlog, but I have made 3 different things that I can show you. And of course I've got the lovely Refashioners project, and I'm so happy with that. I can't wait to show you. I've got my big vintage sew along, and also this lovely 2-piece that I made for my latest Minerva Crafts blogger network. So without further ado, I will go into the back of my garden and show you the full length. So it's a really lovely 2-piece. Now I used stretch cotton, which when it arrived, I actually thought, what have I done? This isn't right for this project at all. But I am really happy with it. I think it's maybe better on the skirt than it is the top, because the top's maybe meant to have more of a drape. So the pattern is New Look 6217. And as you can see, there's lots of different options. So you've got the top, there's a kimono. I know that Rosa from Sewn talks about the kimono quite a lot on her video channel, and it's really beautiful. And then there's trousers and there's the skirt. So I made the top and the skirt, but I kind of got wooed by this beautiful anchor fabric and didn't really think, is this the right fabric for the pattern? So although I'm happy with it, I would suggest not to do this in stretch cotton. I think the top should be in some kind of drapey viscose, or even a nice cotton lawn would be wonderful. And the skirt works in a stretch cotton much better. A nice little slip here, which is good. And I've made it high-waisted. I added a bit to the top and a bit to the length, and I could probably do with pulling it in a little bit more at the waist actually, but I love the way it sits. It's got a lapped zipper. I took it in quite a bit because it did come out quite big, but that's probably because I was using stretch fabric and it's not meant to be stretch fabric. And what else can I say about it? It's anchors. Love it. I love the button that I found to put in, so I'll show you that. Another anchor button. And that was from my vintage button stash, which I dip into every now and again because it's just one of each type, and this was perfect for this project. But yeah, no, it's all pretty straightforward. Sewed up really, really quickly. And this fabric is really lovely to sew with. It doesn't fray, and it's just really nice and easy to sew with. Use my ballpoint needle and then the serger on the seams. I don't know if you can see, but it's a bias bound neck. So lots of good things going on with this outfit. I kind of like the fact that it's a 2-piece, but I can also wear it as separates. So this top would go great with maybe some skinny jeans, or I don't know, another type of skirt. And the skirt goes really well with just a little white shirt, which is something I love wearing. So yeah, it's quite seasonal actually, because it's now changing to autumn, although it doesn't feel like it today. It's so hot. It feels like it will carry me across to autumn really nicely, but keep bright and colourful. So one thing about the fabric is it does crease like crazy. I think with stretch cotton, you are meant to make it out of patterns that have that stretch against your body, because any kind of drape doesn't quite work here because it just creases. And I just ironed this, and you can already see the creases appearing. So another bit of nautical chic from me, and my next project is something completely different. The big vintage sew-along dress! Yay! Oh wow, this was a long time in the making. I got the fabric for this back in February, I think. I completely fell in love with it. Please don't ask me what it is, because I have no idea. I got it in Walthamstow Market, and it was £5 a metre, and I needed 7 metres, so I was like, bring it all. And I just absolutely love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful dress. It is V2903, and it's a Vogue reissue of a beautiful 1957 original vintage design. I'm not going to show you the back because it doesn't really fit me that well. It needs a bit more of a cinching, and I have done stuff to the back that is not strictly sewing. So I know people have said that I need to lift my hair so you can see the bodice, so there you go, but I'm not showing you the back. All I will show you is the front, because the front looks very pretty, and I'll keep kind of pulling it back so it looks more cinched in, but it's kind of more like that, I guess, which is fine. It's just more grungy than I think the pattern was meant to be. Anyway, if you want to see more pictures about this, they are all on my blog, gabby.com, and my wonderful husband and I went to the woods at dusk and had this beautiful romantic shoot. I wore a big flower crown by my wonderful friend Deb Fanning, and we just had a lot of fun with it, so do have a look on the blog. There's loads and loads of pretty pictures on there. But it's a stunning dress. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. I love how the fabric looks with it. Does anyone else find that it reminds them of Beauty and the Beast, or is it just me? I think it's the grey flowers. I keep thinking of Beauty and the Beast. It's got big pleats which are top stitched, which I've never done before. So you top stitch along the triangle of the pleat, and then it kind of sits nicely. But it is meant to be fuller. Maybe I should try it with a tutu or something. Didn't quite turn out how I thought it would, but that doesn't mean that I don't love it. I just need to do a bit of doctoring to it till I actually wear it in public. So I need to take it in, because there's actually quite a lot of room. I'll show you the side. There's quite a bit of room. And I'll take that in and redo the zip so that it's all tucked in a lot better. And we'll definitely get some wear out of it though, because if you invite me to an English country tea party, I'm going to wear this dress. Right, so one last thing to show you, and this is the thing that I was building up to the whole of August. It really took up all my time, but it was a labour of love, and I enjoyed every minute of it. So without further ado, I will do the spin into my refashioners dress. Woo! The Dream Genie dress! Yay! Oh wow, I am so happy with this make, and I'm sorry you can see my bra in it. I don't quite know what to do about that. I keep making the strap shorter, but for some reason it doesn't seem to make much difference. So I'll hold them at the back. Yeah, so me and my husband made this together and we're so proud of it. It's become like our denim baby. We took 11 pairs of jeans, and in the end we used 3 to make this beauty, really. It's completely not what I thought originally I was going to make. I had an idea of a big dress, like a big ball gown, and maybe like a corseted top. And then I started thinking about, you know, the straps as like dungaree straps. That was something that kind of was a turning point for me. And then Stephen came in and said, you should make it more sculptured, and came up with this kind of waterfall effect in a sketch, and I was like, oh, that's really beautiful. So things happened kind of organically, so I did a lot of unpicking. I did weeks and weeks of unpicking, and one of the things that I showed you in a previous vlog is when you take a pocket off the back of the jeans, you're left with the kind of original jean colour. So I love the fact that they have become you know, the bodice. When we were draping it over myself, Stephen and I realised there's this lovely kind of symmetrical triangle that appeared, so we used that in the design, and then the rest was kind of just draping and hand sewing, and then machine sewing after to strengthen it. And when it got to the kind of point where the light jeans ended, I realised that I wanted it to be long. Now really going to hitch this up. I wanted it to be a maxi dress, so I added another leg of another pair of jeans, 2 sewn together round in a loop, gathered the top a bit, but there wasn't actually enough to gather it too much, and then hey presto, I've got a maxi. I'm going to put in a picture that again Stephen took. We did this lovely shoot right in front of this summer house, in front of his pretty summer house that looked like it was painted for this dress. Let's be honest, I couldn't have asked for a better backdrop. I will show you the back, but you can see my bra, I warn you now. It's got this giant zip going the whole way down the back, and it's an open-ended zip, so actually the whole dress opens up, which is very easy to put on, and then you just hook up your straps and good to go. I'm definitely going to wear this on stage. I don't think I could wear it kind of, you know, walking my dog or even going out for, what do I do? I don't go out for drinks. I'm not a very social animal. I don't know what I do, but I couldn't wear it for those things that I don't do. So I will have to save it to wear it on stage and learn how to walk in it a bit better. It might be slightly long because I like maxi to mean dragging along the floor, but maybe this is taking it one step beyond. So I'll just hem up the bottom a little bit, make it a tiny bit shorter so that I can drape around stage without falling over, which I have done before. And I'll also work on the straps. What I'll do is I'll probably put the actual buttonhole of the strap even higher up so that there's, you know, so it's a bit tighter. I've written all about it for the Refashioners blog on makery.uk, which is Portia Laurie's blog, and she does the whole Refashioners, and at the moment she's waiting for you to send in your creation because there's an amazing prize to be won. I can't even get over the prize, and so do send in your jeans creations because it's a wonderful thing to be a part of. I love upcycling and refashioning, and this was just right up my street. So thank you, Portia. Love the Refashioners. Thank you so much for having me as part of it. And thank you for all your lovely comments. I couldn't be happier with this dress. It really is the dream genie dress. Okay, we got Hobbs. He was sunbathing at the bottom of the garden. He didn't want to come this time. But I know that you all love seeing him, so I thought a little bit of Hobbs would be a good thing for this vlog. Oh look, you're really looking into the camera. No, something over there. Squirrel, squirrel. So not much to show you that I've made in August, but as you can probably tell, there were much longer projects than I normally do, especially the vintage one and the Refashioners. So I just haven't had much time for just, you know, frivolous sewing. But this month, September, I have lots planned. I'm going to do my fabric haul next week, and I can't wait to show you. I've got lots from my stash this time because I have stopped buying, finally. We'll see how long that lasts. So lots of good things to show you, and I will see you next week. And Hobbs, you might be there too. No? Maybe not. I hope you all had a lovely summer. I'm really sad that everyone's going back to work and school. Stephen went back to work today and I was like, no, I don't like it. But I'm going to get on with some sewing, and I will see you later. So take care of yourself. Lots of love. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye. Come on then. Let's see the squirrel. Come on.